Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking exclusively and explicitly about price within the crypto asset class. Of course, this is an XRP-centric channel, so a lot about XRP. I've got all sorts of opinions from various traders and technical analysts. It's going to be a veritable smorgasbord of information. But before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button, and if you're a fan of the word smorgasbord, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, damn it. Alright, so the asset class, the market cap for the asset class, $256 billion. Bitcoin's at $9,296, and XRP is at 25.2 cents. And over the last several hours in particular, it looks like Bitcoin's a little down, and XRP's a little bit up, but still mostly sideways trading over the last 24 hours. So take a look at this. Let's go ahead and get into the first opinion from an analyst here. XRP might breach wedge formation to climb to 28.3 cents. And this is written by a chart analyst with AMB Crypto named Manu Naik. And I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's the best I can do. After XRP's brief tryst with the 25-cent level in mid-January, the coin finally rendezvoused with the level again yesterday. The coin dipped in value post-hike, though, and it had a market value of 25.1 cents at the time of writing. Additionally, according to CoinMarketCap, it had a market capitalization of nearly $11 billion, with over $2.5 billion worth of XRP traded over the last 24 hours. Let me scroll to the bottom here and get to the conclusion. With the MACD, the EMA ribbons, and the Ichimoku clouds, whatever the hell that is, predicting bull. I don't pretend to know how to read charts. Just want to be clear in case you haven't heard one of these videos from Moon Lambo before. I love researching fundamentals. That's what I'm most interested in doing with my own time. I have no interest in actually being a trader, but I am interested in the opinions that come out of the mouths of traders. So there we are. So anyway, that's how you get me saying something like the Ichimoku clouds. What the hell is that? Predicting bullish movement in the short term. XRP could move back to the upper pattern boundary within the next few days. From there, it pumped to the 28.3 cent mark seems plausible by the end of the week, especially considering how volatile XRP is at the time of writing. Next, from newsbtc.com, global altcoin breakout could usher return of alt season crypto riches. Oh yes, the concept of the fabled alt season. Is it already here? Is it we're in the beginning portion of that, perhaps? The altcoin market has been ablaze all of 2020 thus far, which sounds redundant. After the total market cap and many individual altcoins broke out from downtrend resistance and went on massive rallies. Next, altcoins are preparing a global breakout of major horizontal resistance, which, if holds, could lead to a return of alt season and richest beyond investors' wildest imagination. I mean, riches, they wrote richest. Crypto media, everybody. Across the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap, altcoins have been exploding in value, with some gaining over 400% during their recent local rallies. Ethereum, Litecoin, and even XRP are now through their diagonal downtrend lines. And I just made a video where I brought up how XRP was in a 750-day bear market. And perhaps it has indeed broken out of it now. That's what many analysts are saying anyway. And you should actually check out that video if you have not yet, because I go into talk about it's actually, I do cover that, but it goes largely into market cycles, and I know maybe conceptually a lot of us understand it, but I kind of went into a fair bit of detail, and it's worth checking out. But anyway, the collective bullish price action across the altcoin space is causing the total altcoin market to contest with horizontal overhead resistance, potentially the last remaining hurdle before a new bull market is in full effect. According to one crypto analyst, if the altcoin market cap breaks out and holds above $90 billion USD for a few daily candle closes, the market will be primed for additional powerful upside in the coming months ahead. It's revived discussions across the crypto community about an alt season coming soon. Alt seasons are often short, yet explosive periods of time where altcoins outperform Bitcoin by a significant margin and often go on rallies that result in over a few 1,000% gains. And so here's the subheading now. History repeats. Is alt season finally upon the crypto market? Well, I'll tell you what, as an XRP holder, I want to know, damn it. The idea of alt season has turned itself into a meme after each time it was mentioned throughout 2019. It almost immediately led to a deep sell-off in altcoins. Okay, now there's truth to that, but that just has to do with people having, being notoriously bad at timing the bottom and tops of markets. It doesn't mean conceptually that the alt season is just now gone. I'm just saying. Now, before the breakout occurred, the bottoming pattern, according to another analyst, claimed appeared to resemble early Bitcoin price charts, suggesting that life-changing wealth could be ahead for altcoin investors. If an alt season does occur, that's exactly what will happen if history repeats itself. During the previous alt season, Litecoin rallied from $96 to $420 in just 5 total days. This amounts to a 337% increase. In roughly the same amount of time, XRP rallied from 16 cents a piece to as much as $3.50 per XRP token, resulting in an over 2,000% gain for Ripple investors. Of course, they mean XRP investors, but, conflate Ripple with XRP, whatever. All right, Bitcoin website. And so, I don't know if we're there, and I'm not going to pretend to, and I don't offer financial advice, period. I don't have a financial background. I'm going to be super duper clear about that, but I am on board with the concept of alt season eventually happening, whether it's now or it takes a little bit longer. It would be weird to me if that longer happened and then Bitcoin just perpetually ran up in dominance, especially if it perpetually did that and never gained any actual utility. So, just saying. All right, next from You Today, chart analyst Dennis Surachek. Bitcoin price prediction, analyzing bulls' efforts to hold the $9,000 mark. Throughout January, the cryptocurrency market added to capitalization and, having shown growth of 34%, closed the month at the value of this indicator of $259 billion. The dominance index of the first cryptocurrency has been declining for the second month in a row, but it is still close to its 2-year highs. By the end of the month in total market capitalization, Bitcoin reduced its share by 2.1%. At the same time, the weight of Ethereum increased by 0.3%, XRP decreased by 0.25%, and Bitcoin Cash increased by 0.7%. Interesting indeed. So, Bitcoin/USD trying to hold the bullish trend. Well, Bitcoin has gained bullish momentum with the help of the buyers who tried to test the upper border of the orange resistance zone, which is $9,630. However, the annual maximum was only updated to the $9,615 level, after which the price immediately returned to the average price range. And then the hourly EMA 55 kept the pair from a deep pullback, and only at the end of the week did sellers begin pushing for the price below the average price level to the $9,200 support range there. Let me scroll a little bit lower. Here we go. So here's how they conclude. On a bigger time frame, the MA moving average 50 is about to close the MA 100, which confirms the long-term bullish market. If bulls buy back Bitcoin from around the $8,700 level, the next mark will be $10,000, which they could achieve by the end of the current month. Yes, and so that's why even as there's all this talk, and it is true that the Bitcoin dominance is currently decreasing and altcoin dominance increasing, it doesn't mean that the price of Bitcoin is going to decrease. It can still increase. It's just that the altcoins in that case might be outpacing Bitcoin, assuming that the dominance level for altcoins just continues picking up. That's all that would necessarily mean. Here's a tweet from Wooston, technical analyst. Crypto market forecast. We are already in a bull run since December 12th, 2018, when Bitcoin hit $3,200. Most people didn't notice because they are waiting for a moonshot. The market is more mature now with smart money players. One of the reasons we have huge bullish divergences everywhere. And then he wrote this. In my opinion, we will see the magic happening around the summer. And then he writes, maybe weeks, maybe 1 month. It can happen before as well. And in parentheses, he writes China issues. He's talking about coronavirus. Read the previous post so you don't miss anything. Thanks. All right, next. This is from Awake, who is at Mr. Level Up on Twitter. And he writes, later today into tomorrow, we could shoot up aggressively to the 30s, as in the 30-cent range. And he's been saying that for a couple days, and he's not the only one. There are a lot of chart analysts that are saying similar things. I already cited, I think the first analyst I covered in this video said 28.3 cents, so not far from the 30-cent range. It seems to be the general consensus, if I can call it that, for many traders that's the direction XRP price is going. Right or wrong, that's what I've been reading. From Lub Crypto, another analyst here. XRP closing this week above 24 cents is important for continued bullish momentum. Next, another one from Lub Crypto, XRP. I present many ideas and projections because the truth is there are a million outcomes for PA. Being aware of this is very important. Wait till end of year before mooning? If XRP does not break 80 cents by Q3, then I believe we're in for a longer consolidation until end of year 2020. I'll tell you what, here in XRP around 80 cents is sounding pretty good right now, given that it's only at 25 cents at the moment. So I would not hate that. Another tweet from Lub Crypto, unpopular opinion. On-demand liquidity volume will not directly cause the price appreciation for XRP during this new bull cycle, likely 2020 to 2021, as crypto land remains highly speculative at large. However, on-demand liquidity will drive the price to crazy levels during the next bull run around 2024-2025. A reasonable position to have, I think. It's a matter-of-fact thing from my perspective that most of the price action, not just for XRP, but the asset class, it really is just purely speculative because most cryptos aren't even being used for one use case even. Now, XRP is actually getting used, and that's part of the reason that it's so high. Out of over 5,000 cryptocurrencies, XRP is number 3. And so there is something to that. There are enough people that are saying, hey, I'm willing to parse out the differences, that it is number 3 in market cap, but most people won't, especially when the frenzy gets going. If I had to guessing, and none of this is financial advice, but I certainly suspect that it's all going to be speculative, not having a whole lot to do with on-demand liquidity functionally performing, because right now, on top of that, especially if the next rally happens anytime soon, understand that there are, how many corridors are even open right now? We have like 6 pools of liquidity, cryptocurrency exchanges like Coins.ph, Bitso, and Bittrex. There's just not enough action going through to really run. And so that's why I fully anticipate that, if I had to guess, there's probably going to be something happening sooner than later in terms of positive price action for XRP, just based on what I'm seeing from chart analysts. And I think it really will just be more so speculative than on-demand liquidity. Just my opinion. Don't buy or sell because of that. No financial background here. From Patty Stash, what a thing of beauty. Altcoin dominance is the highest it's been since July. Another 1 to 2% higher, and those highs will also fall. Here's another one from Patty Stash. And I like this because he's the one that's been talking about Ethereum for a long time, and take a look at this. He tweeted out earlier today, Ethereum/BTC pairing looking like it's about to bust out again here shortly. Come on, baby. And then a little bit later, he responded to that tweet and wrote, that's my boy Ethereum. And it did break above, and he circled it right there. And the reason that this is potentially significant is because Ethereum, the Ethereum rally, is what led the altcoin rally of 2017. So some people are thinking, will history repeat itself in that regard? And so, as a result, we're watching that. Here's another one from Patty Stash. After 2 years of Bitcoin dominance, it would appear as though it's finally time for it to take a breather. This ironically happens at almost exactly the same time as Ethereum broke above its 2-year downtrend. I feel so confident at this point, it's just a matter of when. All right, and last tweet for this video. This is from DIY Investing. All right, it's the Bitcoin dominance. Well, first he wrote, might margin long XRP. And he's a pro XRP YouTuber. He's a chart analyst. He doesn't run an XRP YouTube channel, but he does talk about XRP from time to time, and he's definitely very pro XRP. But he wrote, might margin long XRP. The Bitcoin dominance is topping out, and I expect a large amount of money to flow into the altcoins. XRP will see a nice rise soon. And that seems to be what pretty much everybody thinks at this point is good things in store for XRP. That's all I keep reading anyway. I hope it's true. That's it for this video, though. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!